Sheila Beauty Supply. Come on in.
Welcome to Sheila Beauty Supply.
Hello everyone, my name is Damani Gray, MBA, and this is my vlog, Doing It with Damani, and today I'm in Whittier at Sheila Marie's Hair Supply. But before we get into the video, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Turn the notifications on so you don't miss any episodes, because 2021 is going to be popping for this vlog. So today we have LaDeja, the owner of Sheila Marie's Hair Supply in Whittier. How are you today, LaDeja?
I'm doing good, Damani. How are you?
I'm well, thanks for having me. What can you tell me about your store?
So my store, I started this store about 5 months ago, just went off a limb. So I checked the area out. People were telling me that there wasn't a beauty supply locally in this area. They would have to drive all the way to Long Beach. So they gave me the inspiration to put my store here. The owner who owns this whole entire plaza, he was down, and when I told him I had an idea of a beauty supply, it sparked, and he was like, yes, you have to be here. So I'm actually happy that I'm here in Whittier, so I really love it.
So you have a great location right outside of Washington Avenue. Now you have a very interesting name. Can you tell me about the name?
So Sheila Marie's is named after my deceased grandma who died 24 years ago, right before I was born. So I named it after her because her story was very, very inspirational to me. She had 3 kids. One passed away, which is why she passed away. So she had a heart attack at her son's funeral. And she was also deaf. So to know that my grandma struggled with all that stuff, it really inspired me. And I kept her name with me and I carried it everywhere. So I have Sheila Marie's LLC and Sheila Marie's Beauty Supply, so it's wonderful.
Great, great. And now we are in a pandemic. How are you adapting to the pandemic? Have you had to do anything differently, change the way you market, anything like that?
So I have signs everywhere when you look outside the door to wear a mask when you come in. I clean everything regularly. We're always wiping down the register and the countertop every time a customer leaves because of the safety protocols. We also wear masks and gloves when we're helping out customers.
So how has business been with the pandemic going on?
So business has actually been picking up. I thought business was going to be slow during this whole entire pandemic. I had days where I was crying and I'm like, oh, people are gonna come in, people are gonna do this. But Whittier, Carson area, all these different areas, Los Angeles, they have really actually been showing out and coming in and supporting every day. Like yesterday was such a good day that we stayed open a little bit later because we made a lot of money yesterday. So I'm really happy.
Good, Asia. So I have a couple of recommendations for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I would recommend that you monitor the traffic out there. That's a very busy street. Figure out when the peak times are, and then get some movement in your store during those peak times. That way you have a ready marketplace. Those people who come at peak times make this journey several times a week, and that could be a potential customer base to you. Secondly, I would recommend that you find out something about your grandmother. Maybe you mentioned she was deaf, so maybe a cause that she was into, and find a way to incorporate that into your business. That way, when you're selling for a cause, and people are also buying for a purpose. Okay? So, and then thirdly, I would recommend that you mentioned you're going to put a mural up there, and that's good. So I would recommend you follow through with that and put something up there of your grandmother's so that it gives people come in something to talk about. It gives you something to talk about as a frame of reference for the name. Because the name is incorporated so much into your business model, that would be a great idea.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, LaDeja, do you have any questions for me?
So my question is to you, how do you like Whittier and how do you like this area?
I think Whittier is a very good place to live and do business. You have a very diverse customer base, and you have a very diverse group of people who live and commute through here regularly, and as such, that's a good customer base for you.
My next question to you would be, how do you like this stuff?
That's a good question. Okay, so full disclosure, I've been in here a couple times before.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And you've made some changes.
Yes, a lot of changes.
Okay, so I love the new changes now. Before I saw the changes, I was going to recommend you change the front.
Mm-hmm.
One of the recommendations I did make that you took up was to pull more products to the front of the hooks.
Yes.
I think you're in a good market. I think you are in an excellent location. I think you have a great purpose in naming after your grandmother. I would just like to see you capitalize more on that as far as your business model is concerned, because it allows you to develop a returning customer base as well as grow generationally. So if you tie into your grandmother, which is already generationally, and you'll be able to grow your business like that. But I love the store. It's authentic. I can see a lot of you in this store talking to you all this time, and I would recommend people coming here to do business with you.
Great, thank you so much. I love to be Black owned too, as well. And
Yes.
young, too, a young entrepreneur.
That's right, young entrepreneur. All right, thanks for having me, LaDeja.
Oh, thank you, Damani, for this.
Okay, LaDeja, how can people get a hold of you and where are you located?
So people can get a hold of me by phone. The number is 562-328-8449. And then also my address is 11511 Washington Boulevard, Unit B, Whittier, California, 90606.
Again, this is a young entrepreneur, has her own beauty supply shop. I think she's gonna do well. You guys go check her out, call her, hit her up on Instagram. Wonderful place to get all your hair supplies going forward. This is episode number 2. I am so thankful to be able to do this. Entrepreneurs out there, just remember, you're not doing it alone anymore. You're doing it with Damani. Like, subscribe, share this vlog. Let's get it cracking. Thanks.